Alright, still nothing here. So I'm gonna head back towards home, so this will be the end of the episode. Let this car leave, get out of their way. Not realizing you could have pulled out on the deck there too. He would have said something stupid. Yeah, I didn't have the faith in myself then, because I wasn't geared down enough, or I didn't shift down. You know, if you would have said something stupid, you know, like, why are you staring at my car? You want to buy it? And I'm like, no, why would I want to buy a fucking piece of shit 3rd gen Camaro? Fucking convertibles aren't muscle cars. And some people may argue, yeah, they are. No, they're not. In order to make a convertible into a muscle car, virtually you'd have to do a lot of reinforcements. You have to build the fuck out of that car and spend double of what the car is actually worth to make it strong enough. You know, you gotta put a cage in it, you gotta put a strong rear axle in it. You know, you gotta build the motor, you gotta put a good transmission in it. You know, a good strong one. You know, when you can go get a hardtop coupe and spend way less money to make a mild build. You know, like for instance, I can take, let's say my dad's Le Mans. I could take that car and take that 400, well, the car came back from the factory with a 326. But he bought the car with a 400 and an M22, which is a Muncie M22 Rock Crusher, which isn't factory from that car for that car either, because the car is a factory automatic car. But he bought it with a blown up M22 Rock Crusher. So then he put a Sagan on it to get, so that he could drive the car. So then he ended up changing out the rear axle, you know, putting a better one in it, you know, a bigger, stronger one. And then you know, he ran it, got it running, drove it like how it was for years. And then fast forward umpteen years, Grandpa buys 57 and takes the transmission out, you know, because it was a 4-speed. He put a 5-speed with the overdrive in it. You know, so that he put a 5-speed manual transmission in the 57, but it also had an overdrive. He mainly ran 1st through 4th through town, and then overdrive was mainly when he took it on the highway. because it allows you to cruise a little bit better than a 4-speed down the highway. That was a lot to say. So then what he ended up doing with that 4-speed that he took out of the Bel Air, gave it to fucking Dad. And comes to fucking find out, I don't think Grandpa knew this, and I don't know if Grandpa knew this or not until he took the transmission out. That was an M22. And he gave it to Dad. He ended up giving it to Dad. He told Dad he could have it. And so then what Dad did is he kept his Saginaw, which smart idea to have a backup transmission. It's a good idea, especially for these older cars. So then he put the M22 in the Le Mans, and bam. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I could basically take my dad's Le Mans, build it for a lot less than it would take me to build a convertible, you know, to make decent power. You know, because that'd have to be fucking adding so much more, you know, to stiffen the body, the chassis, the frame and body up. I'd have to stiffen that up a whole lot. Impala. So So Dad's still running pieces of history of what Grandpa did or had on his car. You know, he's running the M22 out of the Bel Air. Yeah, the 57 Grandpa had was a true 57 Bel Air. Then hood that Grandpa built, it's a 67 Le Mans / GTO hood. And Grandpa built it out to have a little bit of a taller hood scoop put on. You know, Grandpa built a little bit of a taller hood scoop to get a little bit more air into the motor, help it breathe a little bit better. I know what I could do. Instead of buying so much fucking paracord, I have a bunch of old strings yet, you know, from cinch bags that I've had over the years. Could make something out of those. You know, because I made that single strand set that I need trail going in right there. You know, that I want to get rid of. So I'm gonna figure something out with all that and whatever. That's what I should do. Oh fuck, I can't use that adapter. If I want to use